Hello everybody, welcome to Rosebank Farm. In this video we're going to be cleaning up my Petite pink rose flower bed area and planting some more. This area has been neglected. We've been really busy with the county fair and the beginning of the school year, but I have a few minutes and I just love to get out here and we're going to clean up this area real quick and plant some Petite pink roses, and I'll tell you all about them. So let's head over to that spot. So I'm standing outside of our family garden and I really wanted the Petite pink roses to grow up into a hedge. Unfortunately, they've been sheared back a couple times by my goats. So we're going to clean up this area and then we're going to plant 2 more Petite pink roses to finish off this flower bed. So you can see we just have a little bit of weeds growing up. Won't take too long. Let me show you the tools that I'm going to use to clean this up. Okay, the tools I'm going to use to clean up, I have this garden cart. It has 2 wheels and this has been wonderful. I got it at a church auction earlier this spring, and my bigger garden cart, it's really heavy to pull around. This isn't, so it's been really nice to use this. I also don't go anywhere in my garden without my kneeling pad. I really like the bigger size and I use this every time I'm out in the yard. And then I have my garden gloves and my trowel, and that's what I need to clean out this area. All right, let's get cleaning. So here is a backed up view of the garden fence, and you can see that I have 4 Petite pink roses that I was able to pick up this spring from a nursery that's 2.5 hours away from me. And I've been looking all summer for 2 more, just 2 more to finish off the front of the fence to the little steps that I put in. And I made a trip to that same nursery and they had some in stock, so I was able to get 2 more, and that will finish off the front of the garden fence. The challenge I have with this site is it is on a slight slope, and so when I plant the roses, the hole is much deeper on one side than it is on the front where the slope is. So I ended up, I think, tilting the roses slightly so that they matched the same slope. So let me tell you about the roses and let's go to a shadier spot. So this is the OSO Easy Petite Pink Landscape Rose by Proven Winners. It is hardy for US zones 4 through 9, which means it can take temperatures all the way down to -30. Okay, this rose will grow 1.5 to 2.5 feet tall and wide, and when you plant them, they can be spaced as close as 1.5 feet to 3 feet, and I'm going to be planting mine closer to the 3 foot apart. These roses are very disease resistant, but they are not that resistant to deer, and my goats love them. They've already trimmed these back once already. They ate all the roses off of them, so that is one downfall. If you have goats, they do love roses. These roses are called OSO Easy because they are so easy to care for. You just fertilize in the spring, and they prefer moist but well-draining soil, and they will have continuous blooms from spring clear through fall. So let's get out of the shade. We'll go back over to the spot where I'm going to plant them out in the sun. And all right, so I'm just going to eyeball these. I did measure out the other 4 roses. I measured them exactly 3 feet, but I'm just going to eyeball these and place them where I think they should go. And I'm going to step back and see how they look. So I don't want them too close to the stairs because I don't want anybody getting jugged by the thorns as they're going up and down. And so that looks just about right. So let's dig the hole. We're going to dig it a little bit wider than the can, but just as deep. Okay, stop. Now I'm going to check to see if the depth is good. Probably maybe just a little bit more in the front, so I'm going to dig it a little deeper. A big rock in there. Okay, I dug it a little bit deeper, and that looks good. The hole's wider than the can, and the front is level. I'm going to start by using some Biotone starter, and this will help promote good root growth. So we're going to toss it in there, making sure some stick to the sides of the hole as well. I'm also going to add a little bit of rose plant food because they're a continuous bloomer clear till frost, and frost is probably a month away still. So I'm going to give a little bit of rose fertilizer in the hole as well. All right, so let's knock it out of the can and place it in the hole. Pretty good root system, but just rough it up a little bit. Okay, and there we go. Let's see. Well, let's put it this direction. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so now we're just going to fill the hole back in. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing with the second Petite Pink Rose. I go like this to mark in the dirt where I want the hole to go, and then I move it out of the way and I can see just where I want to dig the hole. And the last thing we're going to do is water them in really well. You can see how sad they look where the goats ate them. See right here? That's where the goats ate them. I'm so excited. I think it looks so nice. I can't wait for these to grow in over the years, but look at that. That will be a hedge of pink roses all across the front of the fence, as long as I can keep my goats in the pasture and not snacking on my roses. But look at that, so excited. It's all filled in now. And the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna give the goats all of the grasses that I pulled out of where I planted the Petite Pink Roses. So Camera Girl, my granddaughter, is gonna drag the cart down to the goats. Chickaloo! Look at you naughty goats. Yeah, eat the weeds, not the roses.